Cubs and the Boston Red Sox. Looking forward to this matchup, and it's next on MLB Network. Anthony Rizzo stands in now, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
The afternoon for the Cubs, the first baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch, and we're under. And he fouls this one off. Here's the 0-2. And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game. So the base is empty here with one away, and the right-handed hitting Nicholas Castellanos will bat next. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that's high for a ball, 1-0. Game time temperature just a tick under 50 this afternoon, 49 degrees here at first pitch. Count is even, 1-1 to Nicholas Castellanos. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with it.
Oh, and meanwhile, this pitch rides too far in and winds up hitting him. So a runner at first with one out now, and into bat next, the versatile weapon Javier Baez. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Swing and a miss, 1-1.
That's a well-placed fastball right there, just off the outside. If you can get guys to expand the strike zone and go after that pitch, you're going to have a lot of success. No luck that time, though.
Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now.
Just reached back and threw a high fastball right by him. He didn't stand a chance.
And the slider gets him swinging, 2 gone. Here's Chris Bryant now. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit hard. Foul. Yanked on the ground down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. The tag, and he is out at the plate. So much for our first. Stepping in, Mookie Betts. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch coming. Here it is. In there, strike 1. Slow curveball, like a balloon, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 2. Darvish pauses. Here it is on 0-2. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Next up for the Red Sox, Rafael Devers, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Trying to check it, and it's 0-1. Darvish is one of the more prolific strikeout artists in the game today. He'll get into double digits in Ks, and of course that means he's got outstanding stuff every 5 days.
One of the things that go hand in hand, Matty V, if you want to strike guys out, you have to have good stuff, and this guy has great stuff. He has 2 different pitches that he can strike you out with, and as they rate him on a scale of 1 to 10, this guy has 2 pitches that rate an 8 or a 9, which is really hard to find in baseball today.
Xander Bogaerts stands in as he checks his swing here for strike 1. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. 1-2 to the Boston shortstop.
Hey, this guy's dialed in right now. 2 strikeouts and still working ahead. This is going to be a tough test for the offense.
The count now at 2-2. Good eye to lay off the slider there, and he works it to full 3-2 here. J.D. Martinez would be next if they can keep this inning alive. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And Rizzo able to make the catch in the inning. Now batting, Kyle Schwarber. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
The left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
Maybe getting a little jumpy in the box, so he steps out and asks for time. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Hey, I get it. You're all in fastball. You're pulling the trigger at almost anything. But that is way too high. He's going to have to lower his sights.
Fouled off. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number one. So one away here with the bases empty. And stepping up to hit next, the catcher Wilson Contreras. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1.
What a well-executed pitch right there. Just a little bit off the corner right there. Got a great hitter to go a little bit outside his zone.
Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And it bangs off the monster. And he's in there easily at second with a one-out double. Stepping up to the plate, Ben Zobrist. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball one. Lifted in the air to center field. Bradley is there. Two gone. But he gets back in time. Safe at second base. So a runner in scoring position with two men gone. And that'll bring up the former first rounder and Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Got him out on his front foot. It's 0-2. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big when you're hitting towards the bottom of the order.
Outside and a full count, 3-2.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3-2 because
threw it right past him. A swing. Here's J.D. Martinez. Head-to-head numbers with Yu Darvish. He hasn't had much success, just 2 for 11. He also has 1 home run. There's the big breaking ball, and it's by him for a strike. And he pumps the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. And he struck him out. Stepping in, Andrew Benintendi.
Batting fifth, the left fielder, Andrew.
He's set, and the pitch. Popped him up. Zobrist is there. 2 down. Here's Steve Pearce now. We'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. First pitch on its way. And I'm not sure you can get fooled worse than that. It's 0-1.
I mean, this offense has gotten some ugly swings off early. This pitcher is on point right now. He is mixing and matching, and everything's working.
Fly ball out toward left center field. And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. So digging in now, Jason Hayward. And he'll start out their half of the third. Top of the order to follow.
Jason Hayward.
And that's waved at and missed for strike one. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1.
Those were two great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
The 2-2 is swung on and missed, strike three. Digging in, Anthony Rizzo. He looked to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. A ball and 2 strikes to Anthony Rizzo. The 1-2 is a fastball that misses. Third inning, no score to this point. Fouled away. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. And he held up in time, but it's strike 3 called, and there are 2 down. Now stepping into the box, Nicholas Castellanos will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0 home is a slider taken for a ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Line to the right side, and this is a fair ball as it'll head toward the pesky pole and right, and this will find the wall down there near Pesky's pole, and he's going to make it there barely as he's into second base with a double. Standing in, Javier Baez. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. Castellanos stands at second with 2 gone. And a check swing here, but he pretty clearly broke the plane, and it's 0-2 now. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair, and you could have some problems.
High in the air out to center field. There to pull it in is Bradley. He does, and that'll end the inning. Striding in for Boston, Christian Vasquez will get things going for the Red Sox with Dustin Pedroia to follow. Hit softly on the ground to third. Bryant is right there. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. Red Sox still looking for their first hit here. And here's one that misses to Pedroia, and the count evens at 1-1. Fastball not close, and he runs it to 2 balls and a strike. 3-1.
3-ball count right now. This looks like the best chance of getting a base runner on so far.
Offered it a low one there, but came up empty.
Looked like he swung at ball 4 right there. Clearly he saw something in that pitch that he liked out of the pitcher's hand, but that wasn't a pitch he was going to do a whole lot with.
Schwarber is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.